Transcription of automatic recording triggered by detection of the keyword goat via the intercom system. Sofia Nabaglova. That goat. There was something odd about it. Aloysi. What do you mean odd? Had horns, a tail, a goat like any others. But did you see what it did? Goat things stood around. Exactly. Stood in the grass and didn't even take a bite. Maybe it wasn't hungry. Have you ever seen a goat that wasn't hungry? That's like a calf with two heads. Don't you remember how in 43 the Schlahetsk goat ate all of our grass in the yard and ate your belt too, and you had to thrust your trousers with up with twine? Don't act like you don't know goats. Never stop eating. I'm telling you, something with a goat ain't right. Well, it's a miracle goat. Maybe miracle goats are more particular about what they eat. You old fool, you believe anything. You would believe anything. If some pretty young thing lifted her skirt for you, you would think it was for true love and not for 6 pounds of dried meat in the larder. Okay.
Can you see this?
No, where are you?
It looks like a food processing factory. Eva? Eva?
Well, what is that? Like from cow? I don't know. For cow, it seems to be very big. Okay. Nice. Nice. Well, this is pretty grim. Eee.
Eva? Can you hear me? I thought I was going to die. I need to tell you something. You saved my life, and not just now. When my mom passed away, I didn't think I could carry on alone. There was no one, nothing left for me to live for. I tried looking for Lucian because I needed someone to be there for me. That someone was you, not him. I have a goal now. I'm going to find you.
Oh, like a greenhouse. Stenographic record, request letter. According to the settlement office, we are to be supplied with 200 tons of spelt no later than 1st, 1960. No such delivery has been made thus far. This is just an urgent matter. Expect a prompt response. Your request has been noted. The delay is due to the unforgettable stupidity of Polish bandits. They wanted to blow us up in SS outpost, but their explosives exploded prematurely, destroying a nearby storage facility that was holding spelt meant for Zulzendorf. We will supply you with spelt as soon as possible. Okay, we can open both. Is there a particular reason? No, I don't think so. People have gone completely fucking nuts. With this whole faith in this ancestors thing, they want to make sacrifices. We don't have enough food to just be tossing it away to the gods may feast, so the gods may feast. I need to think of something that will satisfy the gods but keep the offering intact. There has to be a fire, otherwise they won't buy it. And then I throw something on it, the flames should spark up. Maybe some kind of LED thing. I think I saw some lights somewhere. I have just to keep the dolls away from the sacrificial fire. They'll catch on. The Halloween tree should be a good spot for making sacrifices. There needs to be a hole behind the fire with the photovoltaic cell hooked up to the circuit, so it sends an impulse that increases the flame. Underneath there can be a container for the sacrifices, which will go back to the storehouse. Damn, if I would know I would end up being forced to meddle with electronics, I would never have decided to become a priest. Aha!
Level 4. This is where the labs are supposed to be.
I knew you'd make it.
Eva?
Yes, I'm here if you need me.
Well, let's talk.
I don't see a microphone. How are you hearing me?
I don't know.
Attention, Chief Commander of Military Colonies, top secret. If the civil commandant demonstrate incompetence, endangers the completion of the EV project, leads to the colony into disarray of places, its continued existence in danger, fails to meet the production quotas for 3 conservative consecutive months. Exhibits signs of incapacity, mental or physical illness, rendering him incapable of performing his duties. He must be eliminated and replaced chosen. Himmler.
Hey, I can see the top of your head in one of the glasses.
How are you talking through this?
What do you mean?
It looks like a portable camera.
That's so cool. Now I'll be able to see everything you see.
Can you open the gate for me?
Yeah, I can, but I need its serial number. Try looking for an electrical panel connected to it.
The elevator's stuck.
I think it's the same one that you took before. If it hadn't broken down, I might never have found you.
Oh, no. I'm not sure what we're looking for electrical panel, but I didn't see any. Well, this is something like. Oh, there it
Hold
is.
still. I have to type it in. Okay, got it. It should be open now. We're unstoppable.
Did you hear motivation in that voice? Me too.
By the way, I heard everything you said down there in that food processing place.
Oh,
I just wanted to tell you that I understand. I know what it's like to be left alone. Things start making sense and you think everything's hopeless, but you have to keep going. Especially now, when we're so close. The control room is somewhere on this level.
this is incredible. How deep underground are we?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
Oh.
Are those the labs?
It looks more like a prison to me.
So this is where they kept the criminals.
I don't seem to have any control over this place. Its core architecture is much older than anything else around here. It's not even connected to the mainframe.
You know a lot about this stuff.
Well, I have a lot of time on my hands just sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Is that so? There's something inside. How do I get in? There's something in there. Maybe we have to like find a panel to control panel to open that.
They needed permission to go downstairs. They were issued a one-use punch card for good behavior. So, if we want to go downstairs, we'll have to find an unused punch card. Try opening up the cells.
Rules and regulations. Each matron taking part of the Quelle of the Intelligence program will be granted one one-use punch card for good behavior. A one-use punch card can be exchanged for a visit to the first floor of the complex. Good behavior merits can be gained by abiding by the following rules. Curfew. Matrons may not leave their rooms between 9 and 6:30 p.m. Hygiene. Matrons are required to maintain good personal hygiene. Hygiene? I don't know. Cleanliness will be monitored by the superintendent. Medical intake. Each matron will be prescribed a course of medication by their attending physician. Matrons must follow the medication intake as instructed. Nutrition. Matrons are required to eat all of the food that is brought to them by the superintendent. The above-mentioned rules are subject to change by the attending physicians. Not adding by the instructions of the attending physician may be punishable by death. Okay. Happy place.
What does this mean?
That the prisoners who are kept here were all fertile women.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh no. Dear Professor, as a specialist in the field of dentistry, I would like to turn your attention to the teeth-related aspects of your program. Research has shown over 90% of Polish women suffer from tooth decay and other dental diseases, negatively affecting their reproductive capacity. Dental diseases delay the onset of pregnancy and are significant factors in miscarriages and low birth weight. Oral hygiene must be meticulously maintained during pregnancy. Bile spat up during morning sickness destroys enamel. Women must rinse their mouth with water after each expulsion. I suggest each woman admitted to the program undergoes full dental treatment before being sent to the farm. Once there, they must be supplied with oral hygiene supplies and supervised in their use. Dental consultant. So his mother was Polish. I think she was kept here. She was like maybe one of the women who was kept here. And the guy was his father, so he's like this experiment child or something like that. I mean, what kind of experiments they did here?
Let's grab the punch card and get out of here.
No. I think we should pay respect to the stories of these women. I don't want their sacrifice to be forgotten.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Here's one.
Looks like it's all used up.
I can go into the toilet.
Those paintings.
What about them?
My mom used to draw something like that.
It's probably just a coincidence.
I don't think so. Oh boy, I don't think so.
Slava? That's my mom's name. She was one of the prisoners.
Yeah.
Why did she never mention it to me?
What do you want to talk about this place?
Dear Slava, I am forever grateful for what you did for me. He looks exactly how I remember him. I was terrified when I realized that I was starting to forget him, but now thanks to you I don't have to worry anymore. He'll always be with me. I'm writing this to you because I know you don't like to talk about it, but I hope one day you also get to experience what it means to be a mother. Those brief moments that we share with our children make all the suffering we go through worthwhile. I'm praying to any God that is listening that they bless you with a child. Yours, Zozia.
That's a lot of crossword puzzles. Okay. A 4-letter word for heaven it's not.
Hell.
Hell. That's it. Damn, even the crossword puzzles here are depressing.
This one is used up.
Day 3. It is my 3rd day here and I'm still...
How bad is the world outside that a prison seems like a better option?
And still I marvel at the conditions in this place. Everything is clean to the point of sterility. The Germans treat us like with a measure of politeness, and the food is fantastic. I have never eaten such frequent, delicious feeling meals. Plus they see we get enough physical activity and maintain proper hygiene. They even make sure we brush our teeth after every meal. Before I was brought here, this subjected me to every medical examination imaginable. It would all be like a wonderful vacation. Except I still do not know where I am, nor why I am here. I have no one to talk to about it all. I share my room with Stefa, but as soon as we enter it, she begins crying into her pillow. I try to speak to the other girls in the cafeteria, but they only point to the walls with an uneasy look in their eyes. If someone eavesdropping, it seems I will have to survive a while longer without conversation. At least I have you, dear diary.
Look, this one hasn't been used at all. We could leave now.
The women here were only allowed to go downstairs a couple of times, and this woman never even used her pass. I'm glad that's over. Wait, that tree? It looks familiar. This is it? This is what they were denied? The right to eat their own children? You know what? I've tried to be brave, but this is too much for me. Call for me when you're out of there.
Aww. Oh, this is sad. Instruction concerning the selection of children in the Quelle of Intelligence. Like, they were making babies for the army. That's what I'm getting. Right? Children involved in the program must pass a rigorous selection program. At first step, children with Aryan traits should be identified. They will be passed to real German families, or once the program is underway, to the colonist. The remaining children should, by the time they are 5 years old at least latest, be split into 3 groups. A. Those with above average intelligence as measured on the disc Deutsche Intelligenzskala für Kinder, like German intelligence scale for children, subjected to programming. B. Those with normal intelligence prepared to field labor or factory work. And C. Those in any matter retarded, placed in the T4 program. Note: point. C. Does not apply to autistic children. They are difficult to manage but score impressively in testing. Okay. Max Pfeiffer, acting civilian commandant of Gesellschaftsshelter. I wish to inform you that Ulrika Haas, one of our educators, has grown louder in expressing her discontent with the conditions at our school. She feels that cozy environs, exquisite food, learning through play, frequent physical activity, ample leisure time, and state-of-the-art medical care should not waste it on Slavic schwein. She complains that her own children, Aryans who can trace their heritage back at least 7 generations, live much more modestly and without such expensive pedagogical aids. Furthermore, their education is frequently interrupted by the need to take shelter from enemy bombing raids. Hence, Fuchs, director of upbribing.